Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. We are up and we're recording a video talking about EAFC 24. Now, I dropped a video 2 days ago when they dropped the trailer and some of the general information. It's still a really good watch, so if you want to watch that, go in the description down below. I'm not going to talk about anything that I talked about in that video, and there is a lot of stuff we talked about EAFC 24 in that video. I wanted to do one further video because there is a lot of stuff that just came out, like in the last 48 hours, I would say. There's some official menu gameplay. There's some official actual gameplay. And there's some more information about things coming out with this game. And yeah, if you enjoy the video, drop a thumbs up. It does support the channel a lot. And thank you, everybody, for watching all the videos recently. Thanks for watching Rat to Glory. I love you. I do. So this game, as you know, it's dropping on the 29th. If you buy the Ultimate Edition, it's on the 22nd. It is an absolute shame. It is an absolute shame that they have made this game have regional pricing, because people are getting screwed by this, because in America, for example, it's already an extremely expensive video game, right? If you buy the Ultimate Edition, I mean, it's $100. That's a lot of money to drop on a video game, especially in 2023. Not only that, because it's regional pricing, it's going to be like $100, $100 everywhere. So if you're using the pound, it's literally like $130 to buy the Ultimate Edition, because they're going to drop it at 100 pounds. Same thing with €100. That's like $115. So yeah, it's a bit tough in terms of that regard. So in July, we have some upcoming deep dives. I wanted to start talking about this. Now, deep dives is usually when EA will drop like a pitch notes and talk about some things. So it says July is going to be gameplay and career mode. We've got 15 days left in July, give or take. So gameplay is going to be probably the first thing they talk about. There's probably going to be a lot of marketing. I'm not expecting this gameplay to be actually that different. I think EA's main invested focus in FC24 is just going to be very dependent on their marketing team, and they're just trying to really market the brand of FC. Because for me, it's like they need to figure out how to get people to like walk into a store when they're talking about a football game and want to talk about FC24, not talk about FIFA 24. That's what they are probably really focused on. So I think that's probably where they're going to invest the majority of their time, in this upcoming season. Is I don't think they're going to focus too much on features or gameplay, which is a shame, because it does feel like we kind of get that excuse every year. Like, oh, okay, we're going to give them one more year for FIFA 23, to figure out like new gen. Now this year, we're going to give them a year to go ahead. It's a lot of stalling, but I understand it. They've got to market the game. August, it says match day experience, ultimate team, and clubs. So they've renamed pro clubs to just clubs, and clubs is going to be fully cross-play. We talked about that. I think that's awesome. Ultimate team should be in the middle of August. I don't really know what match day experience is. Career mode should be interesting. I'm hoping they add online career mode. I think if they were to do that, it probably would already be leaked. And considering they're just going to go fully crossplay this year, I think that's probably a stretch to ask for. So these are some confirmed upcoming deep dives. I wanted to start here. We do have some official gameplay here, if anybody was curious. This is just from head-to-head. This is from the launch event. Nothing too like crazy to notice here. I think that first-time passing animation was definitely interesting. Looks like two absolute bots playing against each other. The one thing I would say here is, I don't know if the possession-based tackling is going to be accurate, because obviously right there, he's just kicked the ball off the pitch. I thought that first-time pass inside was pretty interesting. But you can't make too much out of head-to-head, guys. It's always pretty slow. You never really know. I think there's nothing new on that D-pad instruction right there. You've got overload ball side, striker drop back, team press, offside trap. So nothing too crazy there. You've got the normal UI. It'll probably just be like a reskin, something like that. So I don't think there's anything too different about the way that looks, but that is like official gameplay. People are going to always respond and say like, terrible, all this, all that. I don't know what people expect, you know what I mean? Like when you look at these clips, what do you really expect, So that's a little bit of gameplay. Yeah, crossplay is going to be fully available, totally like any gen, and that's nice, right? I think that's really, really good, and it's an amazing feature that they're adding, so I really like that one. There's going to be a claim all objectives in FIFA 24, or EAFC 24. Man, it's going to take me forever to stop saying FIFA 24. But yeah, claim all objectives button. I mean, this is huge news. The reason why I think this is so important is like, I personally, I'm doing the Rat to Glory right now. Like, I have 52 objectives, and because EA puts so much of like the stadium stuff, the tifo stuff, it literally just makes the process of claiming objectives, impossible. You have zero motivation to claim the objectives that you don't care about. So I would like to see another change too, with EA wanting to do all these like tifos and stadiums. What I would propose to them is that they can make those tradable, right? So even when you go to claim all, you can just discard them and at least get 400 coins, because a lot of people don't really care about a lot of those. Some people probably do, but this is a massive W. I think on the terms of like claim all objective button as well, what they should do is add some duplicate storage. I guess right now you could argue you have 5 duplicate storages. I guess you could argue that at the moment, because you can always kind of leave 5, and then once you go over 5, you can't buy players. You could also probably leave more, but you can't open another pack, so it's not really duplicate storage. Duplicate storage is like when we had on the FIFA 18 World Cup mode, where you literally can get a dupe and then send it to the dupe storage, and you've got a certain amount you can hold there. So even if it's like 30, 50, 100, you know, I'm not trying to give EA ideas about how to make money. But if EA wanted to make money, what they could do is also charge you and say, hey, you know, pay us $5 and we'll give you 100 duplicate storage spots. So that's something to think about. First-person camera mode is going to be coming out to EAFC 24. I think it's already kind of in the game, but it looks like what I mean by that is that I think you can always kind of do this, but I think they're going to put a little bit more focus on it this year, so watch out for that. The shush is back. I don't know how many of you guys, if you saw my tweet, if you didn't or not, the shush is going to be back in EAFC 24. If they're showing a certain celebration in a trailer, it means we are going to have this celebration in EAFC 24. So for me, you know, I'm very happy about this. You guys know I'm a rat in FIFA, so the shush coming back is a huge deal for me. I'm very excited about that. That gets me very, very happy to score goals and go ahead and celebrate with a nice shush, you know. Gone are the days where you could shush the half pitch and do the shush and dab, but looks like it's happening. And then I did want to show you guys this. This is the informed card design. This is somewhat what we're going to get. The card design as a whole this year, I don't really love. I think it's kind of mid. But the informs, I would say, look really good. The stats is going to be entirely different. Now, I am a merchant of the square cards. I have always been like a huge fan of the older like square cards we used to have in FIFA. But this is actually, you know, it's growing on me. I think the promo cards are going to look nuts. And what I would say to you watching this YouTube video, there's like a huge focus now on EA with these evolution players that you can change dynamics. Like even yesterday, we got an SBC. We got an SBC, boys, for it was Jimenez, right? So Jimenez, it's a player pick. It's an objective, and then once you unlock the 94, what you can do, it's an objective, right? Yeah, it's an objective. So what you can do is choose a dynamic, right? So I think they're testing that to see how people respond to it, and I think a lot of people really liked it. I think a lot of people did really like it. I mean, choosing a dynamic is really cool. So that looks like it's in the works. And I like that there's a little bit more of a focus on the image, right? I think that's really cool. Like if they really, really render and do HD high-def images, that'll be awesome. Okay, this is coming in from our good friend Ozilla. Now, he's put up that there's 5 new skill moves from the trailer. So he says there's 5 new skills that have come out. I did see this one. So this one's like a ball roll and then a drag back combo. That's really like cold. I love that. This is like an insane skill. So that's like a flick up, and yeah, that's just an insane skill. This skill I don't really think is super. What I think is new about this skill is that I think you can do it first time as you receive the ball. I think. I'm not 100% certain. This could just be the reverse elastico, but this could also be like some sort of slower motion, lure the defender in, and then do the elastico. So that could be some sort of combo. And yeah, so a couple new skills coming into the game. I want to talk a little bit about the pre-order, because the pre-order has something new called the Nike Ultimate Team campaign. So that's going to be happening in the beginning of FIFA. So we do not have ones to watch in the pre-order this year, but I don't know what that means. I think the kit, by the way, for Nike is unreal. You get actually 7 full days of early access, which is a huge deal. Last year was 3. Some of the previous years, you had like EA Play, but then it was timed. You get 4,600 FIFA points, so you get access to the Nike Ultimate Team campaign. I'm wondering if that's like a pre-order promo, right? So if you pre-order the game, you get these like special Nike cards, or they're like upgradable. I don't really know, but them saying that right there, access to the Nike Ultimate Team campaign, it makes me feel like this campaign is going to be happening for only people that pre-order the game and can play it early. I think that's the read I have on that. Team of the Week 1. And then instead of World Cup Heroes this year, if you guys don't remember, if we go to squads, all promo squads, and we scroll all the way down, World Cup Heroes were released this year. Marvel Heroes. They were also, all of these cards, I will say, were all insane for the time they were released. Like, almost every card except 3 were insane. So these were crazy. When they came out, I mean, a lot of people even argued that these cards messed up the power curve. Like, they literally dropped these cards too early in the game, because I will say these cards were the best cards from, like, November probably until, like, I don't even know. Probably until, like, March, February. They were unbelievable. I mean, even Yaya Toure was how many coins? Like, look how many coins he was up to. This is in the end of March. He was 3.1 mil. So, yeah, people had an argument for that. That's exciting to look forward to, because this year it's going to be the Champions League or the Women's Champions League, because we don't have a World Cup. So this is going to be, if you do this by August 22nd, you will get this. And it's going to be a little bit later. It's going to be the end of November. Last year was in the beginning of November. Okay, this is from Criminal FIFA. Sahil, he does all my graphics. He's the man. Now, there is a leak coming out that you are going to be able to pack different versions of players. So let me give you an example. This concept is a little crazy, right? So what this concept shows you is that this is a pack, right? And it's got 6 players. So what I'm gathering in terms of like understanding here is that if Haaland has a Team of the Week card, right, you can pack his gold and his Team of the Week. I personally really like this. Now, as a trader for years, one of the ways you could make coins was that you could buy the gold when a player was going out of packs. But I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be really funny to see people pack the gold when the promo item is in packs. So this is going to be a thing next year. Haaland has a Team of the Week. You can pack his gold. The card design is growing on me, though. It is. I think the gold layout with the dynamics would be crazy. Obviously, you're not going to have dynamics on a gold card. But, yeah, as you can see, like when you start getting the dynamics, that card is cold. I think the club is a little bit, like, probably not enhanced enough. Like, you can hardly see Liverpool on VVD. You can hardly see Man City. Kanu is getting added into the game as a hero. Just so you guys know, this is one of the leaks that is coming out about this game. He's getting added in as a hero. We talked about that, right? And is that everything I wanted to talk to you guys about? I think so. So there's obviously new celebration, stuff like that. But this is really like what's come out in the last couple of days. I put out a tweet this morning. If you want to follow me and talk to me, you can. And what I was asking is, like, what's one thing that you want to see in EAFC 24? Most people were kind of saying that they want to see more emphasis on, like, 2v2 foot champs, daily tournaments. So, I mean, hopefully that's stuff that EA is cooking up. Hopefully that's stuff that they're adding. I look forward to that potentially being in the game. I'm praying for it, because I say this. I think social gaming is the absolute future. Like, playing with your friends is so important. We don't know anything yet. Like, that could be totally in the game. I'm not sure if it's going to be. When I was reading about something about, like, foot champs, when they were dropping that, it didn't say co-op. It just said co-op for rivals. Somebody was saying monthly rewards too. I mean, we've posted videos on the channel about monthly rewards in the past, FIFA 18, FIFA 17, but bringing that back would be awesome. And so, yeah, that was the main things that I saw people say today. People were saying daily tournaments, and people were saying, like, some way of champs with a friend, right? That would be really, really, really cool. I am still, anyone who's watching this video that's really into career mode, I am praying for an online career mode. I would love to do that. Manage a club in a league. I used to play on 2K at a league with friends. I used to play on 2K and do the online career mode they have, and it was franchise mode. It was unbelievably fun. So hopefully EA can do that. It's almost 2024. And thanks for watching my video today. I love you guys. Drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and we'll keep up the information coming for you guys. Peace.